Hello everybody. So I have some really super duper ultra exciting news that I can't wait to share with you. But in true YouTube clickbait fashion, I'm gonna make you wait until the end of the video until I tell you what it is. So please enjoy our latest episode. This is our third and final installment of our meetup with SV Delos and Sailing Sophisticated Lady. So I really hope you enjoy it, and I'll see you in a few minutes.
Last time on Drenched, our Grenadian adventure with Sophisticated Lady and Delos continued. We went sailing on Delos for the first time, got to experience how sailors party in Grenada, and went on a lionfish killing spree that resulted in quite the feast. Today's gonna be a pretty sweet day. We're getting ready to go dive the Bianca Sea, which is the largest wreck in the Caribbean. It's definitely the thing I was most looking forward to on this trip. I just can't wait. Like, we've been on some pretty big wrecks before, but nothing quite like this. So it's gonna be pretty dang cool.
Yeah, we've got a ridiculous amount of gear and cameras. And
look at this situation over here.
Nice.
Damn. Nate and I are both scuba instructors, and we were in the process of certifying Delos to dive with nitrox. Nitrox is basically like the regular air we breathe at the surface, but with a higher percentage of oxygen content and a lower percentage of nitrogen. Normal air is made up of 20% oxygen, whereas nitrox is typically blended to contain anywhere between 26 and 36%, depending on how deep the dive will be. Nitrox has several benefits underwater, the main one being that it allows you to stay down longer at certain depths, because your body is building up less nitrogen than it would be if you were breathing normal air.
we're analyzing each tank in between, making sure that everybody knows what their nitrox percentage is. And what you do, this is a nitrox analyzer. You're going to make sure that it's set at 21%. You can do that by waving in the air,
so
or
that's sort of how you initially calibrate it, because the oxygen in the normal atmosphere
that's right.
is 21%.
So 21%, right around there. You grab your tank, hold it up to it, crack it a little bit. Oh, I just needed a bit of a splash.
29.9.
This is our new friend Robin. Say hello.
Hey, what's up? I'm so. I'm going. Okay, sorry. So I'm Robin. I'm an instructor here. I'm also the reservations manager, and I pretty much do anything that that they put on my plate. So today I'm going to take you out to Bianca Sea, show you the largest wreck in the Caribbean. We call it the Titanic of the Caribbean. And yeah, let's see what we can find on there.
I understand the bottom where it's on the sand is quite deep.
The bottom is at 50 meters or 160 feet, and the top starts at about 90 feet to about 130 feet. So that's the range that we'll be diving in today.
Cool.
The Bianca Sea has one of the most interesting histories of any wreck I've ever dived. She was built in the early 40s in France, and while still unfinished and under tow, she was sunk by German forces in 1944. They were able to raise her without too much damage, and began a massive refit to complete her construction, which took several years. She was eventually launched as a cruise ship, making the route between Italy and Venezuela, including stops in the Caribbean. On October 12, 1961, the Bianca Sea embarked on her last voyage. 10 days into the trip, while anchored in front of St. George in Grenada, she went up in flames after an explosion in the boiler room. With the help of numerous small Grenadian boats, they were able to evacuate 672 of the 673 people on board, but they were unable to stop the flames. After burning for several days, they tried towing her out into deeper water so she wouldn't block the port when she sank, but they didn't make it far before she sprung a leak and sank to the ocean floor in about 160 feet of water, where she still rests today.
I don't think I can get the full shot no matter what I try to do.
chance to come here, this is a dive that you have to tick off your bucket list. It's just absolutely incredible.
We're gonna go up to Mount Keldan, and there's like a slide.
Caramel.
Caramel?
Caramel.
Is that caramel?
Nah.
Tomato?
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. So that's where we're going. There's like a slide. You slide down on your butt. And then we may go down to Grand Anse and do a prospecting. Yeah.
The rest of the gang was all in work and editing mode. But it was our last full day on Grenada, and there was still so much of the island that we wanted to see. So, we decided to go on a solo mission to check out a few other cool spots we'd heard about.
Hello, cuteness. Yeah.
What I love about the Caribbean is there's all these like dogs, and they're always so friendly. They're always like cute things, and they're not mean, and they'll follow you forever. Oh, Pickles!
So pretty. Giant, huge ferns and everything's super green and the sun is shining and we have a new best friend named Pickles. This is the best day. I can hear the waterfalls now. This is so cool. A must-see in Grenada. This is just so beautiful. I just can't imagine a more perfect day. Nate's just getting like pummeled by the waterfall right now. I love it. Yes! So awesome. Love it. I think this waterfall is less famous than Seven Sisters, but I think it's way more beautiful. This is so cool. I love all the sounds here. It's like the sound of the waterfall, the birds chirping. It's very peaceful, and this is definitely what you think of when you think of tropical Caribbean paradise. This is a really cool spot. And now we're on to the butt slide. Going to the butt slide, going to the butt slide. Gonna slide on my butt down the butt slide. It looks a tiny bit scary.
A little bit, but...
Like, I feel like this part looks really fun right here. And then I feel like when you hit this area, like, your ass is gonna get destroyed. I'm gonna let you go first since you're so brave.
I'm stoked about it. Here we go.
Yeah. That was crazy. Apparently, normally there's a lot more water and it's like less scraping your butt on the rocks and more of like a jet propulsion stream. But it was really fun. My little hot tip for all you ladies out there is to wear shorts or stretchy pants or something because my butt got pretty tore up, so.
Oh, there's Pickles. Well, I'm worried sick about Pickles.
Bye, Pickles.
What you get there, baby?
Coconut water. It's even cold.
Yeah.
Got a big ice bucket of coconuts, and then they cut it open for me.
Oh man, that's good.
As we were making our way towards our next stop, we randomly stumbled upon a national park worker that was hanging out with his favorite jungle buddy.
You know this monkey? It's your friend?
Yeah, I feed them every day.
Do you have a name that you call him?
Who's that? You want him on your shoulder?
Yeah, it's okay.
Come.
Come.
Put your hand on my shoulder. Okay. Hold this banana in your next hand. And don't give it when you come on you, eh?
Don't give
Stretch
it?
your hand out. Give me. Okay, let's take it. Behave no pose that. Come in, eh?
You gotta do the sound.
Alright.
Oh,
Nice.
good boy.
Good boy.
He's so happy. Is he loving his banana right now?
Oh yeah.
How long have you been seeing him, this one?
I feed this one 8 months now.
Oh.
For my baby.
What's your name?
Jamming.
Jamin?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice to meet you. I'm Jordan.
Yeah.
So you work here in
Yeah.
security?
Yeah, every day.
Cool. Is this your favorite monkey, or you have others that you like
That's
too?
my favorite monkey.
This is your favorite. Aww. Oh yes.
Done with that piece.
You want it on your shoulder too?
You want him to?
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Alright, put me partner on him now.
You're so cute.
Kizzy man. Kizzy man.
Oh.
Hi. Oh, you do want my hat. You want my hat?
Scratching your head.
Oh yeah. Oh. Bye, Polder. We love you.
We're gonna go on another treasure hunt, so we're gonna give this another go. This time we're on Grandance Beach. You know, it's the biggest beach here on the south side of Grenada, and there's always people snorkeling. I'm sure a lot of stuff is lost. I'm guessing like our best suspects today are gonna be GoPros, jewelry, sunglasses. Fingers crossed for some good loot today. Let's do this.
Show me the treasure you got.
Yeah, we're gonna be so rich. Treasure number 1. A beautiful shell.
Okay.
Treasure number 2. Also a beautiful shell. Treasure number 3. Sand dollar. It's got the word dollar in it, so it's definitely worth some monies. Number 4. Wait for it. Wait for it.
What? What's
That's
that?
1 EC, which is about
30 cents.
30 cents. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Nailed it.
Not entirely fruitful, although I gotta say it is wildly entertaining for whatever reason. It's just fun. Like, you just feel like a little underwater like expeditioner down there, like walking out of the water with my metal detector and just seeing all the people on the beach just staring was pretty fun as well. So all in all, I'm gonna chalk today's mission up to a win for sure. That was a big day.
Yeah.
That was a fun day. That was one of the funnest days we've had here.
What's that? Is that treasure?
Is it? What is it?
Look right there. Right there.
Are you gonna like push me? Oh. Treasure! Oh my god! We really found treasure. It's 20 cents. 20 EC cents or whatever. Nothing like a little dingy sunset cruise. Because being on a sailboat in an anchorage is not a sufficient enough place to watch a sunset. We have to take the dinghy all the way out and get an even better view.
Last time we left Rick, it was the best sunset we had seen in the Caribbean, and this seems to be the same.
Rickster, it's been a joy seeing you again. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Hopefully you guys had a little fun while you were here.
Oh, we
Anyway.
had a blast.
For sure, yeah.
Quick adventure off the side.
It was too fast though. It's definitely gonna be over too fast.
That's gorgeous. Turn around.
Don't mind us.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you have a wine opener?
Of course we do. What do we got here?
Some Casillero del Diablo. I don't know where this one came from, but it looks pretty legit.
Yeah. You guys ready for chow?
I'm so ready.
It's our last night on board. We've been in Grenada for 2 weeks. It's been probably some of the most fun I've had in years, honestly. We're just kind of hanging out on the boat. We just had a nice dinner that Rick made for everyone. And it's a full moon. And Rick set up the hammocks and all the chairs and stuff. So it's a pretty magical evening on board tonight. Let's go check it out.
My head down a little bit.
Oh, look at you girls. We're so cool.
Oh, you guys.
Hey, Brady. Yeah. No violence in the hammock.
This is a peaceful night.
Look at the full moon.
I know.
Okay.
If you look it from my angle, Kaza looks like she's 9
wait,
foot
I'm
tall.
getting-
Oh, that's good. That's real good. Kaza, tilt your head to the other side. There you go. Wave that cup around like you're cheersing somebody. Twinkle your toes, twinkle your toes. Yeah.
Ooh, it's our last breakfast on board.
Making some breakfast burritos.
It's Sasha's birthday! Happy birthday!
Burrito in paradise.
I'm gonna get this to Delos. This is our little fish tubie. It's slayed many a lionfish, and I'm hoping that they will continue the tradition up through the Caribbean.
What's your message?
Eat 'em to beat 'em.
Eat 'em to beat 'em.
Eat 'em to beat 'em.
Hello, drenched moist.
Hello, fake
Butt
Delos.
snorkelers.
Delos.
The first gift, a breakfast burrito.
Breakfast burrito. We'll start there.
I'll tell you what, these guys go way to our heart.
I like you guys.
Second gift, we are gifting you this lionfish cookbook
We're gonna use the shit out of that.
and this death tube
Cool.
right here. Eat 'em to beat 'em. The rule of this is when you leave the Caribbean, I want you to gift it to somebody else who's staying in the
Done.
Caribbean.
Okay.
Done.
I'm gonna temporarily loan you guys.
No shit. You're gonna learn that?
Yeah, I'll be back for it one day,
Yeah, okay.
but
On the conditions
In
that
the
we give you
meantime-
1% of all findings.
Fuck, that's cool, man.
Thank you so
guys
much.
so much.
And last but not least, Lou asked for it, but it's a boat hat.
Oh!
There's her hat.
Hi, this is a brand new,
Delos
spanking, brand
Really?
new, clean, non-moldy Delos hat. That's for you.
Sorry,
guys.
mine's a little dirty.
That's okay, gives it flavor.
Oh, they're good on me.
It's about noon right now, and we're leaving for the airport in I think about 2 hours. And for our last Caribbean hurrah before we leave, we're gonna go wakeboarding.
We did a couple of laps around the anchorage, and soon it was time to say our final goodbyes.
Ready to be boarded?
Dude, it was so good to meet you.
Are you guys leaving?
Yes.
Oh shit, man.
Can we meet again, my friend? Thank you for everything.
I'm gonna miss you.
Y'all are a bunch of bona fide butt snorkelers. That's what I'll tell you.
And just like that, 2 weeks had flown by. We left feeling so much love and gratitude in our hearts for Rick, Shascha, and the Delos gang. This trip had been one hell of a ride, and while it's always hard saying goodbye, we knew that our paths would cross again one day.
Okay, you guys, it's time for our exciting announcement. We've been kind of waiting for a few months to let everybody know, but we're really, really, really happy to tell you that in about a month from now, we're gonna be heading back to the Caribbean, and we're gonna be joining up with the crew of SV Delos. So as you can imagine, we are just over the moon, beyond stoked. This is something that I don't think I ever really could have dreamt for myself, and I'm having a hard time kind of putting into words really like how grateful and excited we are to embark on this journey. So that's going to be really cool. We're going to be teaching Delos we're going to do their PADI rescue diver course with them. And we have a lot of really amazing dive missions planned while we're with them. And if you want to stay kind of up to date on that with what we're doing with them, the most kind of real-time updates is going to be on our Instagram, which is at drenched_divers. So if you want to see like photos and videos and live updates, then that's going to be the best way to keep track of us. So as far as like our other upcoming plans go, our next episodes that we'll be releasing are going to be from our trip to Mexico, which you definitely will not want to miss those. We had an incredible time. The diving was awesome. We swam with whale sharks. We explored caves. We camped in vans. We went to Mexican wrestling events. So it was really, really fun. And if you have not already subscribed to our channel, then definitely click the subscribe button. And there's also a little like bell icon right next to it. And if you click that, it will notify you every time we release a video. That way you'll never miss one. Next kind of fun thing that I want to tell you guys about is that we have officially launched our online merchandise store. So we've got t-shirts and tank tops so far, both for men and women. And we have like 4 different designs and they're really fun and they're all kind of ocean inspired. So definitely check those out. I only have one of them with me now and I apologize because it's like really dirty I haven't even had a chance to do laundry since I got home from my trip. So this is like one of the designs that we have here. So it says more bubbles, less troubles. And then it's got like the little Drenched logo right there, which is pretty cool. So I will put a link to our shop in the description below. If you guys enjoy our videos and maybe you've been wondering how can you kind of help support us and help us keep the videos coming, then picking up some merchandise is a really great way of kind of helping us along with our voyage. So we would greatly appreciate that. Then last but not least, I just wanted to take this time to say a massive, ginormous, huge thank you to Rick and Sascha for inviting us to come out on this trip. It was just so amazing to see you guys again, and you guys will always be family to us, and we just had such a blast, and it was just wonderful. So thank you again from the bottom of our hearts for having us out, and I can pretty much guarantee that this won't be the last time that you'll be seeing us. So if you haven't already, check out Rick's YouTube channel. It's really, really awesome, and I will link to it in the description below. And then Sascha is actually no longer on Sophisticated Lady, but she also has her own YouTube channel, which I will also link to in the description below. And to the crew of SV Delos, it was so fun meeting you. It's not very often that we meet people that are as obsessed with scuba diving as we are. So it was really, really fun hanging out with you guys, and I cannot wait to see what crazy adventures we get up to with you guys here in the near future. Okie dokie, well that is all that I have for you guys today. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, even a fraction of the amount that we enjoyed experiencing it. This trip was just such a dream, and we really hope you enjoyed coming along with us on this one. And stay tuned for our next Mexico episodes, and we will see you guys again very soon. Have a wonderful day.